Read the Bible along with
Welcome
me.
back to our Read the Bible Along with Me series. The last time we stopped at First Chronicles chapter 9 verse 39. So we'll be starting the reading from verse 40 now. And we want to thank God for how far He has helped us, for how further still He is taking us. And I want to encourage you to keep hanging in there. We are going to finish this by the grace of God. Please kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on our TikTok account. You can also like, comment, and share these videos so that others can see them. Thank you and God bless you. First Chronicles chapter 9 verse 40. And the son of Jonathan was Rtbawm, and Rtbawm begat Micah. And the sons of Micah were Python, and Melech, and Tariah, and Ahaz. And Ahaz begat Jarah, and Jarah begat Alimeth, and Asmaveth, and Zimri begat Moza, and Moza begat Baniah, and Raphaiah his son, Eleazar his son, Ezel his son. And Ezel had 6 sons, whose names are these: Azrikam, Bocheru, and Ishmael, and Sheariah, and Obadiah, and Hanan. These were the sons of Hazel. Chapter 10. Now the Philistines fought against Israel, and the men of Israel fled from before the Philistines, and fell down slain in Mount Gilboa. And the Philistines followed hard after Saul, and after his sons. And the Philistines slew Jonathan, and Abinadab, and Malchishua, the sons of Saul. And the battle went sore against Saul, and the archers hit him, and he was wounded of the archers. Then said Saul to his armor-bearer, Draw thy sword, and thrust me through therewith, lest this uncircumcised come and abuse me. But his armor-bearer would not, for he was so afraid. So Saul took a sword and fell upon it. And when his armor-bearer saw that Saul was dead, he fell likewise on his sword and died. So Saul died, and his 3 sons, and all his house died together. And when all the men of Israel that were in the valley saw that they fled, and that Saul and his sons were dead, then they forsook their cities and fled, and the Philistines came and dwelt in them. And it came to pass on the morrow, when the Philistines came to strip the slain, that they found Saul and his sons fallen in Mount Gilboa. And when they had stripped him, they took his head and his hammer, and sent into the land of the Philistines round about, to carry tidings unto their idols and to the people. And they put his armor in the house of their gods, and fastened his head in the temple of Dagon. And when all Jabesh Gilead heard all that the Philistines had done to Saul, they arose, all the valiant men, and took away the body of Saul and the bodies of his sons, and brought them to Jabesh, and buried their bones under the oak in Jabesh, and fasted 7 days. So Saul died for his transgression which he committed against the Lord, even against the word of the Lord, which he kept not, and also for asking counsel of one that had a familiar spirit, to inquire of it, and inquired not of the Lord. Therefore he slew him, and turned the kingdom unto David the son of Jesse. Chapter 11. Then all Israel gathered themselves to David unto Hebron, saying, Behold, we are thy bone and thy flesh. And moreover, in time past, even when Saul was king, thou wast he that leddest out and broughtest in Israel. And the Lord thy God said unto thee, Thou shalt feed my people Israel, and thou shalt be ruler over my people Israel. Therefore came all the elders of Israel to the king, to Hebron, and David made a covenant with them in Hebron before the Lord, and they anointed David king over Israel, according to the word of the Lord by Samuel. And David and all Israel went to Jerusalem, which is Jebus, where the Jebusites were, the inhabitants of the land. And the inhabitants of Jebus said to David, Thou shalt not come hither. Nevertheless, David took the castle of Zion, which is the city of David. And David said, Whosoever smiteth the Jebusites first shall be chief and captain. So Joab the son of Zeruiah went first up and was chief. And David dwelt in the castle. Therefore they called it the city of David. And he built the city round about, even from Millo round about. And Joab repaired the rest of the city. So David waxed greater and greater, for the Lord of hosts was with him. These also are the chief of the mighty men whom David had, who strengthened themselves with him in his kingdom, and with all Israel, to make him king according to the word of the Lord concerning Israel. And this is the number of the mighty men whom David had: Jashobim, a Achmonite, the chief of the captains. He lifted up his sword against 300 slain by him at one time. And after him was Eleazar, the son of Dodo, the Haohite, who was one of the three mighties. He was with David at Pasdammim, and there the Philistines were gathered together to battle, where was a parcel of ground full of barley. And the people fled from before the Philistines, and they set themselves in the midst of that parcel, and delivered it, and slew the Philistines, and the Lord saved them by a great deliverance. Now 3 of the 30 captains went down to the rock to David into the cave of Adullam, and the host of the Philistines encamped in the valley of Rephaim, and David was then in the holds, and the Philistines' garrison was then at Bethlehem. And David longed and said, "Oh, that one would give me drink of the water of the well of Bethlehem that is at the gate." And the 3 brake through the host of the Philistines and drew water out of the well of Bethlehem that was by the gate, and took it and brought it to David. But David would not drink of it, but poured it out to the Lord, and said, my God forbid it me, that I should do this thing. Shall I drink the blood of these men that have put their lives in jeopardy? For with the jeopardy of their lives they brought it, therefore he would not drink it. These things did these 3 mightiest. And Abishai, the brother of Joab, he was chief of the 3. For lifting up his spear against 300, he slew them and had a name among the 3. Of the 3, he was more honorable than the 2, for he was their captain. Howbeit, he attained not to the first 3. Benaiah, the son of Jehoiada, the son of a valiant man of Kapzi, who had done many acts, he slew 2 lion-like men of Moab. Also he went down and slew a lion in a pit in a snowy day. And he slew an Egyptian, a man of great stature, 5 cubits high, and in the Egyptian's hand was a spear like a weaver's beam. And he went down to him with a staff, and plucked the spear out of the Egyptian's hands, and slew him with his own spear. These things did Benaiah the son of Jehoiada, and had the name among the 3 mighties. Behold, he was honorable among the 30, but attained not to the first 3, and David set him over his guard. Also the valiant men of the armies were Asahel, the brother of Joab, Elhanan, the son of Dodo, of Bethlehem, Shamoth the Arorite, Heled the Pelonite, Ira the son of Ikesh the Tekoite, Abiezer the Antotite, Sibekiah the Ushatite, Eli the Haohite, Maharai the Netophatite, Heled the son of Baana the Netophatite, Ittai the son of Ribai of Gibeah, that pertained to the children of Benjamin, Benaiah the Pirotonite, Uri of the brooks of Gaash, Abiel the Abatite, Asmavet the Baharumite, Eliaba the Shaalbonite, the sons of Hashem the Gizonite, Jonathan the son of Sheg the Ararite, Ahiam the son of Saka the Ararite, Eliphal the son of Hur, Epha the Mekeratite, Ahijah the Pelonite, Israel the Carmelite, Naarai the son of Hezbai, Joel the brother of Nathan, Mipa the son of Ageri, Zelek the Ammonite, Naharai the Berotite, the armor bearer of Joab the son of Zeruiah, Hira the Hittite, Gareb the Hittite, Uriah the Hittite, Zabad the son of Halai, Adina the son of Shiza, and the Reubenite, a captain of the Reubenites, and 30 with him, Hanan the son of Maacah, and Joshaphat the Midnite, Uzziah the Ashtaratite, Shammah and Jehiel, the sons of Othan the Aroerite, Jediel the son of Shimri, and Joah his brother the Tizite, Eliel the Mahavite, and Jeribai and Joshaviah, the sons of Elnaham, and Ithma the Moabite, Eliel, and Obed, and Jasiel the Mesobaite. Chapter 12. Now these are they that came to David to Ziklag, while he yet kept himself close because of Saul the son of Kish, and they were among the mighty men, helpers of the war. They were armed with bows, and could use both the right hand and the left in hurling stones and shooting arrows out of a bow, even of Saul's brethren of Benjamin. The chief was Ahiezer, then Joash, the sons of Shemaiah, the Gibeonites, and Jeziel, and Pelet, the sons of Asmaveth, and Berakah, Jehu the Antotite, and Ishmael the Gibeonite, a mighty man among the 30, and over the 30, and Jeremiah, and Jahaziel, and Johanan, and Josabad the Gederatite, Eluziah, and Jerimoth, and Beeliah, and Shemariah, and Shaphatiah the Aruphite, Elkanah, and Jesiah, and Azarel, and Joezer, and Jashobim, and Korites, and Jolah, and Zebadiah the sons of Jeroham of Gedor, and of the Gadites there separated themselves unto David into the hold to the wilderness men of might and men of war fit for the battle that could handle shield and buckler, whose faces were like the faces of lions and were as swift as the roes upon the mountains. This is where we'll stop today. So we'll continue tomorrow by the special grace of God. I wish you happy Sunday ahead.